I saw this one clip. It was like a psychologist or a physicist talking about the power of visualization. Yeah, I think I saw that. They were saying, hey, your brain doesn't know the difference between something that actually happened and something you visualize strongly. Exactly, yeah, and how like if you do that, the universe will like deliver it to you. That stuff is so important. I just wish it was more public. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, good thing for mainstream media. Still giving exposure to those kind of conversations. Otherwise, nobody would know about it. That actually happened on Theo Vaughn's podcast. What? Yeah, that clip you saw, that was from Theo Vaughn's podcast. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, another interesting thing that I saw, and this is on the topic of politics, which is a really good topic for a comedy video. There's this really interesting clip, I think it was on CNN or Fox or something, and it's Bernie Sanders. And keep in mind, this is a guy who's been behind the scenes as a politician for decades, and he was talking about how the Democratic Party has been failing him and how they're behind it. What? That was Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz has been a politician for decades? No, Bernie Sanders was on the Andrew Schulz podcast when he was talking about that a couple days ago. Oh, yeah. So wait, another thought-provoking intellectual conversation happened on a podcast run by a comedian and not the actual news? It would appear so. What did the actual news say today? Torrential downpour and floods. Oh, okay. Well, these podcasts are not all like that, right? I mean, some bro UFC fighter guy like Joe Rogan probably only has meathead friends on, right? He has people from all walks of life: politicians, neuroscientists, historians. Tim Dillon, that guy's a fucking moron, right? Yeah, but he actually also seems like a smart dude. Most of these comedians are stupid but smart, and most of your news people are smart but stupid. That makes way too much sense. Tom Segura? Yeah, he has some serious conversations too. Neuroscientist Amy Schumer? Okay, you got me there. I think she just talks about her vagina. Okay, good. So they're not all like that. Oh, well, okay, here's another thing I remember seeing. This is a few years back. It was an interview with Edward Snowden, the NSA whistleblower guy. No, that was another comedian. Who? Shane Gillis? No, that was Joe Rogan. But speaking of Shane Gillis, it appears that Shane Gillis is actually live right now on his podcast with a team of chemists and biologists, and they might have just found the cure to cancer. Shane Gillis just found the cure to cancer on his podcast. Yeah. How? He's a fucking comedian. I don't know. I guess he just had on the right people and didn't tell them what to do or say, and it kind of just came out naturally. The cure to cancer came out naturally on a podcast run by a comedian? It was always more likely to come out naturally on that format than on the actual news. It's just Diet Coke. Wait. All we know from this is that there's thought-provoking intellectual conversations happening on podcasts run by comedians. That doesn't necessarily mean that the same thought-provoking intellectual conversations aren't also happening on the mainstream news. That's true. Right? Maybe Edward Snowden also had an interview with an actual news organization. Maybe Bernie Sanders says the same stuff to Andrew Schulz that he would say live on CNN or on one of those late-night talk shows that your parents think are funny. Yeah, maybe they did, maybe they do, but I don't watch any of that shit. Do you? No? Well, I think that's half the point.